Pascal Siakam has been such an excellent fit so far here in Indiana. I mean, he is fit in like a puzzle piece. And the things that he changes for this offense are so amazing, and we haven't even really seen what him and Halliburton look like full time, because Halliburton is coming back from that injury, but he is starting to average about 20 minutes a game. That's only going to go up from here. But in this video, I want to showcase to you guys why Siakam makes them so much more dynamic and versatile. They are a contender this season, and I truly believe that. Now, before we jump into the video, comment down below the number 1 if you think this team, the Indiana Pacers, are good enough to make a playoff run this season. If you don't think so, comment down below the number 2, as well as give me a player or 2 players that you would like to see the Pacers try and go acquire this offseason, or not this offseason, but just this trade deadline and bio market. But with that being said, what a block there by Siakam. Let's jump into some of this film, and let me show you guys why what Siakam's doing right now is insane. I mean, first of all, he's averaging 21.6 points per game, shooting a career-high 56% from the field, 37.5% from 3, another career high, as well as 7.3 rebounds, 5.2 assists, or like I said, putting up about 21 points per game. Now, in this play specifically, what we're going to see here is a pick and roll here by TJ McConnell and Miles Turner, right? They're both going to drive into the lane. Now we're going to get Siakam, right? Siakam's going to, fade away, right? And then as this defense starts to collapse in, then he cuts to the basket. You have 2 guys here on TJ McConnell, Miles Bridges on the basket. Whenever you have this matchup right here, you want to feed it 99% of the time, and a great finish and one for Siakam. Just gives them more versatility, especially under the basket. Guys, do me a big favor, smash that like button just so we can help get this video out to more Pacers fans around the world, but also subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you guys like this Pacers content, want me to cover Siakam and Tyrese Halliburton and the rest of the players for the Pacers, make sure you guys comment down below more Pacers film. But yeah, if you guys subscribe, it's free, it doesn't cost anything, and you guys will be notified every time we post Pacers videos throughout the rest of the season. Without any further ado, let's jump right back to the video. But Siakam just swings the ball, right? We swing it, move it, find the open shooters. But the number one thing I love about this offense in Indiana is you have so many guys that can stretch the floor. Buddy Hield, Siakam, Aaron Nesmith, and Benedict Mathurin, TJ McConnell, and Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, there's so many guys on this team that can shoot the ball. It makes them almost unguardable at times, which is why you see them as the best offense in basketball. So here we go. Siakam in a post up. I love how he is such a good passer, man. So unselfish, and you're seeing it a lot more now than you did in Toronto. I feel like he's really starting to fit into this team, and look at this pass, right? Backdoor cut for TJ McConnell. Actually, maybe more of a front door cut. Just really cut up the middle of the lane. Got a wide open layup, a great bounce pass there by Siakam. Again, they love to put him in this post area, right? This left elbow, the right elbow, just because the whole floor is wide open. You see how they're clearing out, letting him ISO ball a little bit versus JT Thor, a young, lengthy defender from Auburn. We're going to see Siakam spin into the lane and just go to work, man. Just go to work, because that's truly what he came here for, to absolutely take over games. Again, he's going to kick it out to Aaron Nesmith. Nesmith has been another guy I've been loving. I am a Celtics fan, so watching Aaron Nesmith starting to really ball out. I think he's shooting over 46% from 3 this year. Absolutely amazing. But another assist here goes to Siakam. Again, almost another triple-double. I believe this would have been his second triple-double for the Pacers in 10 games, which would have been sick. Another great outlet pass here to Andrew Nemhard. Back out to Pascal Siakam. Now, right now, in my opinion, I want to take advantage of Siakam versus, I believe this is Bryce McGowan's. But they're going to get a little pick and roll action, and Siakam's going to allow Halliburton to get a wide open 3 from deep. But why this happens is you have to play Siakam so tightly off this pick and roll just to make sure right now he doesn't cut to the basket, right? He has that inside leverage on Brandon Miller, which allows him to get to the paint if he wants to, right? So you're going to see Bryce McGowan's put a hand there, make sure he doesn't cut into the basket, leaving Halliburton just enough space to get this 3 up, right? So I feel like Siakam, even when he's not trying to be such a big threat, he is, right? He has to be. He has to be a big threat. Again, another assist there for your boy Tyrese Halliburton. I can't wait to see him fully back in action as well. Here we go. Siakam going to post up on Miles Bridges. Easy money. Spins in. If you put Miles Bridges on him, it's going to be a bucket almost every single time, right? And that's just how it is. That's how good he is as an offensive player, especially filling out that frame inside the paint. He's just too big. Here we go. Again, Siakam isolation versus Miles Bridges. Picks and chooses his spots, but look at the difficulty of the shot, right? He's kind of falling backwards a little bit, has to fade away, and gets it to go. I mean, look at this dude's offensive game, right? How many, tools he has in his bag. Again, Miles Bridges, we want to take away, or we want to isolate versus Miles Bridges because, look at the size advantage, right? Look at the advantage here that Siakam has. Again, I can shoot over you almost every single time. And we basically just saw this same shot, and it was, easy money. Pretty much no contest there by Miles Bridges on that time. But another thing I've been loving about Siakam is his defensive ability to just get the ball, right? Get blocks, get steals. He's such a good defensive player, as well as another great pass here to Halliburton, who ends up getting a wide open dunk on the other end. And then here we go, another great play here by the offense. I love the ball movement here in Indiana. The number one reason they are such a good offense is because the unselfish style of basketball. They will move the ball until they get the open shot. Neesmith over to TJ McConnell. Now watch what McConnell does here, right? Now, the best thing you can do in the NBA and even the NFL as a quarterback is look in one direction but throw the other way, right? That forces defenders over. You already see him going over there. You have him starting to, turn around and think the ball is going this way or that way. Boom, turns around. Sorry about that. Now we have Miles Bridges, right? Miles Bridges on Siakam, who is right here, right? He's going to lose track of his guy, and Siakam's going to end up getting a wide open three-point shot again. The versatility from three has been showing so far here in Indiana. And you know what? I'm excited. I really am, because when you have so many talented guys on one basketball team, all it comes down to is chemistry. If they can build that chemistry, they will be one of the scariest teams in basketball. And again, right, you're going to drive into the lane, you're going to draw not one, not two, but three defenders on you. Once you have three defenders on you, you know somebody is wide open. You had a guy wide open on the basket, but then kicks it out to a three-point shooter in Benedict Mathurin, who even has time to just sit, look, and then shoot it. I mean, basically reading a book at that point. That's just what Siakam does to you, right? He's going to force the defense to run three guys on him. He's going to force the defense to, close out on one guy but leave another guy open. Siakam gets a huge rebound and puts it up over three guys. I mean, how do you stop him? That is my question. Guys, also, do me a big favor and check out Underdog Fantasy. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, basically giving you free money. If you use my promo code MattyDubs, they're going to give you free money, right? But I've been using it so much to win with Siakam. Guys, and they offer great deals like, for example, Siakam over half a point. It is easy money. Easy money. Go check it out. I'll put a little segment in here right here so you guys can figure out how to do it. But click the link in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. And if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.